jukebox.
Well, it's one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue shoe.
And country girl. All new shows on Spectrum On Air. Visit our website on spectrumonair.com or listen on Mixcloud Live.
Don't forget, you can listen to this radio station on the Get Me Radio platform. Download the Get Me Radio app and listen on your Android or Apple mobile phone, and a whole range of TV apps such as Roku, Fire, Android and Apple TV. You can also listen on Alexa and Google Home devices. Just search for Get Me Radio. Download the apps and listen to this radio station on your favourite devices.
So who is this week's number one? Let's count down the top 40. Hi, this is Mike Reid. On Sundays here at Spectrum On Air, we'll have the Heritage Chart between 5 and 7. Join me then.
Having trouble advertising your act? Need more exposure without breaking the bank? Here at CJC Promotions, we believe that teamwork, bonding and having fun go hand in hand with promoting your work. We believe in artists getting the exposure they deserve without experiencing the stressful side of social media and advertising. With contacts worldwide covering a multidisciplined media environment, we can target your talent so you gain the experience without the consequence of wasted time in unproductive ventures. So, if you are serious about getting your talent out there, just contact Catherine at cjcpromotions.co.uk. That's Catherine at cjcpromotions.co.uk. And remember, our aim is to nurture your talent, not exploit it.
You are listening to Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Real Room Radio Show on it's a Monday night here at the moment, but to watching one of the catch-ups. I hope you're having a good week. So we're going to move right on. We're going to start with a girl from London, and this is another one that Steve over in America sends to me every now and again. I've played one of hers in the past, and it's another one that's really quite good as well. And it's from Jola Riccione. And this particular song is You're Going Down, Boy. So I hope you're going to enjoy this one. It's Jola Riccione. You're Going Down, Boy.
When my friend told me you were kissing that blood, I was so sure that she must be wrong. Third one, and boy, you're going down.
we go. That was the starting song. It was Joe Lariccione and You're Going Down, Boy. Now, we've got a great show for you today. A couple of new singles, and a feature act is Bity Booker. And good to see Bity's with us at the moment. We'll have her on very soon. And we've also got some of the ones that are going to be coming up over the next couple of weekends. This Sunday, we have Kobe Reese and Dallas Taylor. Dallas Taylor, not Dallas Taylor at all. Kobe Reese and Dallas Russo, I should say. Dallas Taylor. He works with Crosby, Stills and Nash. That's what it was. Getting mixed up here. So anyway, we'll get Kobe Reese and Dallas Russo. And they're going to be on Sunday, and it's 7 p.m. for the UK for that one. And they're going to be on for an hour, playing live and talking to us about what they've been up to recently. And you don't want to miss it. They're great musicians. For kids so young, they are absolutely amazing. So something to look forward to. And we're going to be playing from Simon Bell this week as well. And hopefully in a couple of weeks' time, 2-3 weeks, we'll have Simon on at a weekend doing a special as well. So a lot happening. So just keep an eye out for all these things, and I'll let you know as they come along. But certainly this weekend at 7 p.m. on Sunday is Kobe Reese and Dallas Russo. So anyway, let's carry on. This is a new single from a guy called Alan Deezer, and this song is called Apart. So let's listen to that now.
I had to leave. Too many secrets kept haunting me. It's hard to see. 'Cause I never show the world weaknesses. That doesn't mean it was easy for me just to let you go. Didn't believe that I could be happy on my own. 'Cause I am. It's too late. It's all gone. I didn't break apart. It's better for me and for you. A new start. Now we could be different people. Oh, my heart could easily feel like it's breaking if I start to believe that we are apart. We wouldn't say. Emotions turned into resentment. We lost our way. Couldn't find our way back home again. Now you are fine, and I really think that I'm getting there. Would you be kind and let me be happy on my own? 'Cause I am. It's too late. It's all gone.
we go. That was Alan Deezer and Apart, and that's Alan's new single. So certainly start having a look on the usual streaming sites. I'm sure you'll find that there. Same goes for anyone you hear on the show. If you like them, it tells you in the bottom what their name is and what song they're singing for those that are watching YouTube. And Mixcloud, etc. I'm sure there's the ticker tape running as well there. So certainly get a look at them. If you like it, go and listen to them. Give them some streams to help them out as well. So it's all about getting new bands, or not just new, but emerging bands, people who have maybe been about for a while, but not quite getting up enough. So this channel's all about that sort of thing, to try and give people a wee step up to the next stage and hopefully get enough listeners from that. So I'm going to carry on now. If you remember a couple of weeks ago, we had a guy called Benjamin Russell on, a guy with a big beard. Lovely guy. A lot of time for Benjamin. He's a really nice guy. I've known him for quite a wee while through the social medias. He's got a great voice as well. But on one of the weeks, I used one of my songs to play out, so it would just, I knew there wasn't a lot of time at the end. And he mentioned to me that he quite enjoyed it. So I decided, because of that, I'm going to play it. So I put on a spell song myself on a wee bit earlier here. This is me, Joe Caldwell, and the song is Carolina in My Mind, which I'm sure most of you'll know. So let's play that now.
Sunshine, can't you just feel the moon shining? Ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? Yes, I've gone to Carolina in my mind. Karen, she's a silver sun. You better walk away and watch it shining. Watch the morning come. A silver tear appearing now. I'm crying and I've gone to Carolina in my mind. There ain't no doubt in no one's mind that love is the finest thing around. Something soft and kind. And hey babe, the sky's on fire. I'm dying and I've gone to Carolina in my mind. In my mind I've gone to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? Ain't it just like a friend of mine
There we go. That was myself with Carolina in My Mind. And that's quite an old song, obviously. James Taylor was well known for singing that one. Now, we come to our featured act this week, which is Bity Booker, and Bity's 7th is today. Is your microphone switched on? Oh, it is now, yeah. I couldn't see it there. I am now. So how are you?
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me, Joe.
Oh, you're more than welcome, more than welcome. I love listening to your music, I really do. It's like old-style folk music brought up to date, you know. There's a lot of folk in the way you sing the songs, you know. And I know a lot of them are actually old folk songs as well, which is right up the tree. So the first one we're going to listen to will be The Frog and the Mouse. Can you tell us a wee bit why you picked that song in particular before we play the second one?
So The Frog and the Mouse is the opening track of my new EP, which is called The Frog, the Mouse, the Sheep, the Cabin Boy.
Yeah.
And I picked that song. Well, initially I was asked to do my own version for a compilation called Sing Yonder. And it's a compilation that came out just 20 or so days ago. And it features many folk artists, including Luna Tractors, Francie Archer, and many more. I could actually show you. Is this one? I don't know, probably not everyone can see it. But it's a lovely CD with a frog at the front. And there are many re-edition of folk songs, and it also comes with a beautiful book with the lyrics and the chords and a little bit of history of the song.
Cool.
And I decided to pick that song because it features animals. I am a big fan of nature and animals, so every time there is an opportunity to sing a folk song with animals in it, I go for it. And it's a very charming song. It's bucolic, and it was adapted over the years. So in the 50s was reclaimed by a farmer in Cheshire called Leslie, and he decided to change the words in order to promote his produce. And that's cheese, you know, the Cheshire cheese, and strawberries, pears. So he decided to change the chorus to promote his produce. So it's funny because it's a kind of product placement in a folk song.
Yeah.
And he thought this song to Pete Seeger. And Pete Seeger started singing it as it is now, as I sing it, and made it quite well known. And he was singing it in schools, especially. So there is also a live recording of him singing the song to a school, local children, which is very charming. So I made my own version. I changed the words a bit again to make it my own. And I changed the music, made my own arrangement. And I hope you like it.
Yeah, well, I think we'll listen to it now and let's see what everyone thinks. I know I've certainly listened to them. I know I like them. So, but we're going to listen to it again, obviously. So this is Bity Booker, and the song is called The Frog and the Mouse.
There was a little frog who lived in a well. A pretty little mouse lived under a hill. Ding dang dong go the wedding bells. Froggy went a-courting and he did ride. He said, Miss Mouse, won't you be my bride? Ding dang dong go the wedding bells. Here's to Cheshire, here's to cheese, here's to the pears and the apple trees, here's to the lovely strawberries. Ding dang dong go the wedding bells. I'll have to ask my auntie rat, see what she thinks of that. says I'm much afraid. Marry Froggy or you'll die an old maid. Ding dang dong go the wedding bells. Here's to Cheshire, here's to cheese, here's to the pears and the apple trees, here's to the lovely strawberries. Ding dang dong go the wedding bells. Well, the knot was tied fast. She's out, auntie's house at last. Ding dang dong go the wedding bells. Open the oysters, spill the champagne. We'll never see such party again. Ding dang dong go the wedding bells. Here's to Cheshire, here's to cheese, here's to the pears and the apple trees, here's to the lovely strawberries. Ding dang dong go the wedding bells. As they were going happy and strong, the good grey cat came prowling along. Ding dang dong go the wedding bells. She sprang to the kitchen, into the yard. She didn't have a wedding card. Ding dang dong go the wedding bells. Here's to Cheshire, here's to cheese, here's to the pears and the apple trees, here's to the lovely strawberries. Ding dang dong go the wedding bells. There was a little frog who lived in a well. A pretty little mouse lived under a hill. Ding dang dong go the wedding bells. Ding dang dong go the funeral bells.
That was fantastic. I played that song last week for anyone who was listening last week. Such a great song, it really is. There's a part on it, and it reminded me of a Tom and Jerry cartoon.
Yeah. It's that vibe.
The frog went a courting and he did, right?
Yeah.
And he keeps busting guitar strings. And he goes out, I think it's Jerry's uncle or something like that from America, the big Stetson hat, and he pulls the whiskers off a Tom to make another guitar string. Hilarious. And it reminded me so much of that. So, first of all, I know you're in London now. Where were you from originally before you moved there?
I am half Australian, half Italian. I grew up in Italy and lived in Australia when I was already grown up. So as you can tell, I don't have an Australian accent.
No.
nor Italian. Some people say I sound Swedish or Icelandic. But I'm not.
I can hear a bit of Italian. Yeah. It's not totally. Obviously, you've been living a lot in English-speaking places as well. So your English is obviously very good.
Thanks. I grew up speaking English and Italian. English with my father and Italian with my mom.
I find a lot of kids do that in a lot of other countries compared to the UK. We tend to speak English and nothing else, you know. Although I did, at one point I did speak French years ago, but I've forgotten more of that. I actually spoke Gaelic, Irish as well.
Right.
At one point, but see, if you don't use them all the time, you tend to forget them.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll move on to your second song. Now, this was The Wheat Willow Tree, and I've had a listen to that one as well, and another great song. So, tell us the story of the Wheat Willow Tree.
Yeah. So, why I picked this song? So, first of all, I want to show you my EP because I haven't before. I've shown you the other CD. So, this is my EP.
Yep.
And I've drawn the cover and the back. At the back, you can see there is the cross and a graveyard because all the characters in these two folk songs die, unfortunately. So I had to do the front with the characters and the back with a bit of a cemetery going on. And then inside we have the lyrics.
Oh, good.
Then the lovely CD with my artwork.
Oh, and
you can find the CD on my Bandcamp, super limited edition. Well, I was talking about the song. I picked this song because I was asked to play a song for a storytelling session in a place called West Horsley Place in Surrey. And apparently that's the place where the wife of Sir Walter Raleigh lived.
Yeah.
And allegedly, it was on the whip willow tree, which is the ship featured in the song. They asked me to learn a song that was connected to Sir Walter Raleigh somehow. And then I found about this song. And then I decided to make it my own and do my own version. It's quite touching, it's sad. But I hope I gave it justice. It's called The Whip Willow Tree.
I'm sure you did. And for anyone else listening, especially young kids, if you can't, if you find that you're not quite at the writing stage yet, you can't write your own songs. Yep. There's always this open to people. You can get a good song and change it enough to make it sound like you and not the original.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
I mean, I do that with some songs. Most of my songs on my albums are self-written, you know, and I play most of the stuff in that as well. But there is a few that I do with one of my friends, and they're like Caroline in My Mind. That was specifically for a guy who was on here a couple of weeks ago, for Benjamin. So I do a lot of covers as well, and I try to change wee bits in them to make it sound like me.
Your own.
Otherwise, you'd well just listen to the original, you know. So anyway. Let's hear this particular song, and after the song, if you just stay on for a wee minute to ask you about another wee thing after I finished here. So we're going to do the second song from Bity, and this one is called The Wheat Willow Tree, and this is Bity Booker.
There was a lofty ship, she sailed on the sea. The name of the ship was the Whip Willow Tree. She feared she would be taken by the Turkish reverie. She sailed on the lowland low. She sailed upon the lowland sea. Up steps the cabin boy, aged 12 and 3. He says to the captain, "What will you give to me if I swim alongside the Turkish reverie? If I sink her in the lowland low. If I sink her in the lowland sea." Well, I will give you silver, I will give you gold, the hand of my daughter, if you would be so bold to swim alongside the Turkish reverie, to sink her in the lowland low, to sink her in the lowland sea. The cabin boy got ready, jumped in the sea. He swam alongside the Turkish reverie. With his little drilling tool, he bored holes 3. He sunk her in the lowland low. He sunk her in need. His daughter he did need. He left him in the lowland, lowland low. He left him in the lowland sea. The crew they helped him out. Upon the deck he died. They wrapped him in his blanket, very soft and wide. They cast him overboard to drift upon the tide. He sank in the lowland, lowland low. He sank in the lowland sea. There is a lofty ship, she sails on the sea. She sails without a cabin boy, the age of 12 and 3. She fears she would be taken by the Turkish reverie. She sails on the lowland, lowland low. She sails upon the lowland sea.
There we are. That was Bity Booker and the Wheat Willow Tree. And I've got to admit, now I've heard some of your songs in the past. I really like that one. That's definitely one of my favourites.
Thank you.
That one and the Cuckoo, definitely.
Thank you.
Two for me. Yeah, I'm really enjoying them. It's good to have you here. And the reason I asked you to hang about before you head off, just maybe to mention where they can hear your music, your website, etc. If you wanted to do a wee plug for that now, go ahead.
My name is Bity Booker, Bitybooker. And if anyone is curious, Bity comes from Beatrice. Beatrice is my full name. And just when I was a child, I decided to spell it with the Y because I wanted to be cool, and it just stayed that way. So bitybooker.com is my website, and my music is on Bandcamp, or you can just find it on digital platforms, Spotify, etc., etc. Then I'm active on social media. I've got Instagram, Facebook, etc., etc. And I've got some gigs coming up. I have one in London in June, on the 17th of June or around then. But I always update my website with my gigs. And then one in Brighton on the 6th of June at the Folklore Rooms. And a few little ones coming up. I'm playing at a folk club as well. So yeah, come and see me play. And if you liked the songs, perhaps get a copy of my little CD. And thank you, Joe, for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. I mean, a bit like yourself. I took, my name is J-O-E, as most people would write Joe. But that's the way I always felt it until I tried to put some of my albums online. And I found that if you search for Joe Caldwell, some of them were American baseball players and things, that's not me. So I decided to take the E off and make it just J-O. And it just makes it simpler for people to find me. As simple as that. So, but yeah, it's been fantastic having you on, and really enjoy your music. Thank you. Keep in touch, and hopefully, maybe at some point in the future, maybe get you on and do a wee one of the live shows as well. And not the live show, but the weekend things that we put on. Sometimes.
Yeah. Love to.
You have an hour to talk and play. You play 4 or 5 songs or whatever, But we'll keep in touch for that anyway. And as I said, it's fantastic having you here. So, speak to you soon.
Okay.
And,
thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, very, very welcome. Very welcome. And meanwhile, we're going to go into a lad called Chris Rogers and the Invisibles. Now, Chris has been with us quite a few times, I think. We've played a lot of these songs. He's quite a few of his albums here, actually. And I think this one's actually, in particular, is a newish single for him. So we're going to play this one anyway. It was played a couple of weeks ago. This is Chris Rogers and the Invisibles, and the song is called Clear Blue Sky.
what he's saying. You're looking for directions to a better way. My, tell me why you're drinking all the water till the well runs dry. So, way to go to answer all the questions that you need to know. Try, testify, sending out a signal in a clear blue sky. Border town, wearing your delusion like a broken crown. Telltale, good and well, ringing out a message on the mission bell. No, far too slow to get to all the places that you need to go. Cry, dry your eye, watch the rain come falling from a clear blue sky. To save your soul, can't stay, don't delay. The devil's gonna get you if you lose your way. That you want them to say price to pay. The tally man comes calling on the judgment day. Bye, time to fly all the way to heaven in a clear blue sky. No class come to pass, crawling to your maker over broken glass. All size, big surprise. The bitter and the twisted have been telling lies. About the clear blue sky. Telling lies. About the clear blue sky.
There we go, that was Chris Rogers and the Invisibles with Clear Blue Sky. Now, a bit of talking done there, so we need to catch up a wee bit in some of the other tunes coming up. So, coming up next, this guy, we're going to be hopefully having an hour with him on a Saturday or Sunday, around about the beginning of June. So watch out for this. It's Simon Bell. Simon's played with a lot of great people. Amazing, unbelievable what he's done. So anyway, we're going to play his song from Simon today, and this is called How Will It Be? This is Simon Bell.
Can see your lipstick trace on the cup by the side of the bed. I can see your hollow lift on the pillow made by your head. I got a space in my heart and it echoes to my pain. Never thought we would part, but I made a mistake again. How will it be? Drinking drinking alone and buying a meal for two. How will it be hearing the phone and knowing that it's not you? I can smell your sweet perfume on the clothes that you leave behind. I can feel a sense of you in most everything I find. I got a space in my heart and it echoes to my pain. Never thought we would part, but I made a mistake again. How will it be drinking alone and buying a meal for two? How will it be hearing the phone and knowing that it's not you? Maybe it'll end sooner than I think. Maybe it just won't land. Maybe in time I can start to get over you. But until I do, I still have a taste of you on my lips from the night before. I still hear the echo howl in the hall when you close the door. I got a space in my heart and it echoes to my pain. Never thought we would part, but I made a mistake again. How will it be drinking alone and buying a meal for two? How will it be hearing the phone and knowing that it's not you? How will it be? How will it be? What am I gonna do without you? How will it be? Drinking alone, hearing the phone, knowing that it's not you. Drinking alone, hearing the phone, knowing that it's not you. How will it be?
There we go. That was Simon Bell, and we'll have Simon doing one of the specials very, very soon. So keep an eye out for that. Fantastic and very interesting man, it really is. So carry on, we're going to go to Holly Rowlands with Mikey Thomas, and this particular song we had, again, they were on the show as featured act, and this song is called Kiss Me.
Things I gotta show you. I want you to dance to the beat of my heart.
There we are. That was Holly Rollins and Mikey Thomas and Kiss Me. And it's moving on now to the next singer who, the next band I should say, a band are called Kobe Reese. Now, as I said to you before, they'll get the live show on here on Sunday at 7 p.m. UK time. It's about 2 p.m. I think in East Coast America, where they come from. He's from New Jersey. So watch out for this. They're going to play one of these songs anyway from Kobe, and the song is called Light in Your Eyes.
Bye.
cool. That was Kobe Reese and Light in Your Eyes. Kobe's got some amazing songs. He's a great drummer as well. And he's also the front man of the band, so he doesn't play drums as much as he'd like to. But of course, we're going to have Kobe himself and the guitarist Dallas Russo on Sunday. So if you're not doing it on Sunday, settle down, get on here, 7 p.m. UK time, and you'll hear a great show, I'm quite sure. So, finish off tonight now. I just say thanks to BT again for being here for a feature. And we're going to play out with a guy called Johnny Ray Jones. And this song is called Devil Woman. And I'll see you all next week. Bye for now.